Life presents itself as a voyage, brimming with highs and lows, obstacles and achievements. It's a perpetual struggle between our inner resilience and vulnerabilities. While our aspirations lean towards a purposeful and resilient existence, certain habits often impede our journey towards realizing our full potential. In this transformative exploration, we'll delve into 8 habits that weaken us and learn how to surmount them using the timeless principles of Stoicism. Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy founded by Zeno of Citium in the early 3rd century BC, offers wisdom that transcends time, aiding us in navigating the complexities of modern life. It teaches us to focus on what we can control, cultivating virtues like wisdom, courage, and self-discipline, while gracefully accepting life's inevitable challenges. As we dissect these 8 habits, remember that self-awareness is our first step toward transformation. By recognizing and acknowledging these habits within ourselves, we initiate a journey of replacing them with Stoic principles, empowering us to lead lives imbued with strength, purpose, and inner peace. Habit 1. Procrastination of time. Procrastination, the act of postponing tasks and responsibilities, weakens our resolve, impedes progress, and squanders valuable time that could otherwise be invested in personal growth and meaningful pursuits. Stoicism teaches us to seize the present moment, anchoring ourselves in the here and now, rather than succumbing to anxiety about the future or the discomfort of the task at hand. By adopting a Stoic mindset and focusing on the process rather than fixating on outcomes, we break free from the shackles of procrastination, embracing discomfort as a catalyst for growth. Imagine Mike, a young professional constantly struggling with procrastination. He often found himself putting off important tasks, whether it was completing reports or starting a new project. This habit not only affected his productivity, but also caused him unnecessary stress and anxiety. One day, Mike stumbled upon the principles of Stoicism during a conversation with a mentor. Intrigued, he decided to apply them to his daily life, starting with tackling his procrastination habit. Instead of allowing himself to dwell on the discomfort of tasks or worry about future outcomes, Mike began practicing mindfulness and focusing on the present moment. He embraced the idea of accepting discomfort as a natural part of growth and started breaking his tasks into smaller, manageable steps. With each passing day, Mike noticed a significant shift in his mindset. By anchoring himself in the present and adopting a Stoic approach, he found himself more focused, productive, and resilient in the face of challenges. No longer held back by procrastination, Mike began investing his time and energy in meaningful pursuits, ultimately leading to personal and professional growth. Mike's real-life experience demonstrates how applying Stoic principles can help overcome the habit of procrastination, leading to a more purposeful and resilient existence. Habit 2. Negative self-talk. Negative self-talk diminishes our self-esteem, confidence, and overall well-being. Stoicism advocates for replacing negativity with rationality and self-compassion. By observing our thoughts without judgment, challenging self-criticism, and practicing self-compassion, we fortify ourselves with inner strength and resilience, enabling us to confront life's challenges with confidence and grace. Meet Chris, a young man who struggled with negative self-talk for years. He often found himself trapped in a cycle of self-criticism, constantly berating himself for his perceived flaws and mistakes. This habit not only eroded his self-esteem but also hindered his personal growth and relationships. One day, Chris came across Stoic philosophy while searching for ways to overcome his negative thought patterns. Intrigued by its emphasis on rationality and self-compassion, he decided to incorporate these principles into his daily life. Instead of succumbing to self-criticism, Chris started observing his thoughts without judgment, recognizing that they were merely passing clouds in the sky of his mind. He challenged his negative beliefs with rational arguments and practiced self-compassion. Treating himself with the same kindness and understanding, he would offer a loved one in need. As Chris continued to apply Stoic principles, he noticed a significant shift in his mindset. By replacing negative self-talk with rationality and self-compassion, he fortified himself with inner strength and resilience. This newfound sense of empowerment enabled him to confront life's challenges with confidence and grace, ultimately leading to greater self-esteem and overall well-being. Chris's real-life experience illustrates how embracing Stoic principles can help overcome the habit of negative self-talk, leading to a more confident and resilient existence. Habit 3. Avoiding challenges. Avoiding challenges stunts our growth and inhibits the development of patience, courage, and adaptability. Stoicism encourages us to embrace discomfort as an opportunity for self-improvement, understanding that true strength emerges from facing difficulties head-on. By stepping out of our comfort zones, we expand our capabilities and cultivate confidence and satisfaction in our achievements. Let's consider John, who had a habit of avoiding challenges whenever possible. He preferred to stay within his comfort zone, fearing failure and discomfort. However, this habit prevented him from experiencing personal growth and developing important virtues such as courage and adaptability. One day, John stumbled upon Stoic teachings that emphasized the importance of embracing challenges as opportunities for self-improvement. Intrigued by this idea, he decided to challenge himself by taking on tasks and projects outside of his comfort zone. Despite feeling apprehensive at first, John found that each challenge he faced provided valuable opportunities for growth and learning. By confronting difficulties head-on, he developed resilience, patience, and courage, ultimately expanding his capabilities and achieving greater satisfaction in his accomplishments. John's real-life experience highlights how embracing discomfort and facing challenges can lead to personal growth and the cultivation of important virtues in line with Stoic principles. Habit 4. Indulging in excessive materialism. Excessive materialism detracts from our focus on inner values and moral growth. Stoicism reminds us of the transient nature of material possessions and urges us to prioritize virtues over worldly goods. By fostering contentment, gratitude, and detachment from material belongings, we free ourselves from the perpetual cycle of desire and find fulfillment in cultivating inner virtues. Consider Omar, who was caught in the trap of excessive materialism. He constantly sought happiness and fulfillment through the acquisition of material possessions, believing that they would bring him lasting satisfaction. However, as he accumulated more belongings, he found himself feeling increasingly empty and unfulfilled. One day, Omar came across Stoic teachings that challenged his perspective on material wealth. Inspired by the idea of prioritizing inner virtues over worldly goods, he began to reassess his priorities and cultivate a sense of gratitude and contentment. As Omar gradually detached himself from the pursuit of material possessions, he discovered a newfound sense of fulfillment in cultivating inner virtues such as generosity, compassion, and wisdom. By embracing Stoic principles and focusing on what truly mattered, he found lasting contentment and a sense of purpose that transcended material wealth. Omar's real-life experience illustrates how practicing Stoicism can help break the cycle of excessive materialism, leading to greater fulfillment and inner peace. Habit 5. Seeking external validation. Relying on external validation undermines our sense of self-worth and autonomy. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of self-acceptance and internal validation, urging us to prioritize our own virtues over the opinions of others. By cultivating self-awareness, self-acceptance, and self-reliance, we liberate ourselves from the need for external approval, finding fulfillment in our own growth and development. Meet Alex, who used to constantly seek validation from others in order to feel worthy and accepted. He found himself constantly seeking approval in his personal and professional life, often feeling unfulfilled despite receiving praise from others. One day, Alex discovered the teachings of Stoicism, which challenged his perspective on validation and self-worth. Inspired by the idea of prioritizing internal validation, he began to focus on cultivating self-awareness and self-acceptance. As Alex shifted his focus inward, he found that he no longer needed validation from others to feel worthy and fulfilled. By embracing Stoic principles and prioritizing his own virtues over external opinions, he liberated himself from the need for external approval, finding true fulfillment in his own growth and development. Alex's real-life experience illustrates how practicing Stoicism can help break the cycle of seeking external validation, leading to greater self-worth and autonomy. Habit 6. Inability to cope with negative emotions. Succumbing to negative emotions clouds our judgment and impedes our ability to act virtuously. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate emotional resilience and inner peace by practicing mindfulness, challenging irrational thoughts, and choosing virtue over impulsive reactions. By embracing discomfort and maintaining equanimity in the face of adversity, we strengthen our character and navigate life's challenges with grace. Consider Carlos, who often struggled to cope with negative emotions such as anger and frustration. Whenever he encountered difficulties or setbacks, he found himself overwhelmed by intense emotions, which clouded his judgment and led to impulsive reactions. One day, Carlos came across Stoic teachings that emphasized the importance of emotional resilience and inner peace. Intrigued by the idea of maintaining equanimity in the face of adversity, he decided to incorporate Stoic practices into his daily life. As Carlos began practicing mindfulness and challenging his irrational thoughts, he found that he became better equipped to cope with negative emotions. By choosing virtue over impulsive reactions, he strengthened his character and navigated life's challenges with greater grace and composure. Carlos's real-life experience highlights how embracing Stoic principles can help cultivate emotional resilience and inner peace, enabling us to cope with negative emotions more effectively. Habit 7. Dwelling on past mistakes. Dwelling on past mistakes perpetuates feelings of regret and self-blame, hindering our ability to live in the present and grow as individuals. Stoicism advocates for acceptance of the past, learning from mistakes, and focusing on the present moment. By practicing forgiveness, self-reflection, and gratitude, we break free from the cycle of regret, finding peace and contentment in the here and now. Imagine Mark, who often found himself dwelling on past mistakes, replaying them in his mind and feeling overwhelmed by regret. This habit prevented him from fully living in the present and moving forward with his life. One day, Mark discovered Stoic philosophy, which encouraged him to accept the past and focus on the present moment. Inspired by this idea, he began practicing forgiveness and self-reflection, acknowledging his mistakes without dwelling on them excessively. As Mark shifted his focus to the present moment, he found that he experienced greater peace and contentment in his life. By letting go of regret and embracing gratitude for the lessons learned, he was able to break free from the cycle of dwelling on past mistakes and live more fully in the present. Mark's real-life experience demonstrates how adopting Stoic principles can help us break free from the cycle of regret and find peace and contentment in the present moment. Habit 8. Ignoring the well-being of others. Neglecting the well-being of others diminishes our empathy and moral character, isolating us from the interconnectedness of humanity. Stoicism underscores the importance of compassion and benevolence towards others, urging us to contribute to the welfare of all. By cultivating empathy, kindness, and a sense of community, we align ourselves with the principles of Stoic philosophy, fostering a more ethical and compassionate society. Let's consider Rachel, who used to be indifferent to the well-being of others, often prioritizing her own needs and desires above those of others. This habit left her feeling disconnected from the people around her and lacking a sense of purpose. One day, Rachel encountered Stoic teachings that emphasized the importance of compassion and benevolence towards others. Intrigued by this idea, she decided to make a conscious effort to cultivate empathy and kindness in her interactions with others. As Rachel began practicing empathy and kindness, she found that she developed a deeper sense of connection with those around her. By prioritizing the well-being of others and contributing to the welfare of all, she not only aligned herself with the principles of Stoic philosophy, but also fostered a more ethical and compassionate society. Rachel's real-life experience illustrates how embracing Stoic principles can help us cultivate empathy and kindness towards others, leading to a more connected and compassionate world. In closing, as we embark on the transformative journey of integrating Stoic principles into our lives, we unlock the door to profound personal evolution. Picture a landscape rich with the hues of resilience, purpose, and enduring joy, awaiting our exploration. Embracing the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy is akin to harnessing a mighty vessel that propels us through the turbulent seas of existence with unwavering resolve. Within the tapestry of Stoicism lies the secret to seizing each moment with an unyielding grip, extracting its essence for our growth and enrichment. Imagine a garden of inner virtues blossoming under the nurturing rays of self-awareness and introspection. Through the lens of Stoicism, we become architects of our destiny, sculpting our character with the chisel of wisdom and the hammer of fortitude. As we traverse the rugged terrain of life, Stoicism becomes our steadfast guide, illuminating the path with its luminous beacon of insight and resilience. Let us not merely exist, but thrive in the fullness of our potential, embracing each trial as an opportunity for refinement and empowerment. In the grand tapestry of existence, change is not merely a fleeting breeze, but a mighty tempest that demands our unwavering commitment. With patience as our compass and dedication as our anchor, we navigated the seas of transformation, steadfast in our pursuit of virtuous living. So let us raise our sails and set forth upon the boundless expanse of self-discovery and growth, fueled by the fires of Stoic philosophy. For within its embrace lies the promise of a life imbued with purpose, resilience, and boundless happiness. Embrace Stoicism and unlock the boundless potential within you.